Money on my mind all the time, it's a curse from the top, I'm obsessed with paper. They be cutting trees, let me breathe, but if you ask me, I'd much rather nature. So we ain't got much left to live, so I get out the crib and go get my...
Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm back again with another video. I was gone for a minute because I was sick. But anyway, this video is about a 13 and a 19-year-old. It says a mother catches a 19-year-old woman in bed with her 13-year-old son. I don't know if people are going to take it serious because, you know, the girl, because it's a girl. But I'm going to still react to it and post it so y'all can see it. Alright, let's watch it.
I got to know how you feel like this shit is okay. I really got to know. You 19 years old, you grown. So hanging out with fucking kids, let alone coming in somebody's house.
You told me he could have company.
He could if he spoke to me, but not no grown ass fucking woman. You're grown.
Right.
You're not 14.
Right.
But as a grown ass woman, you should have knew that shit sounded like some bullshit, right? Even if he did tell you he could have company, you grown, so you should know better than to come up in somebody's fucking house. And then on top of that, instead of getting the fuck up out of here, it's 11 o'clock.
Dang,
And you still here.
She feel comfy.
Like this nigga pay bills. This is my motherfucking house. This is a child. This nigga's in fucking middle school. Hurry up. For real. Because I'm trying to be patient and I'm trying to be calm. But on my mama, you grown. We could be like on some real shit. Please hurry up. Alright, so TikTok removed the video for bullying and harassment. I'm not sure who I was bullying or harassing, but whatever. So story time about how I discovered this 19-year-old woman in the bed with my 13, almost 14-year-old son. So it's Saturday morning. I get up about 8:30. I'm cleaning up my house. I'm moving around. I'm doing what I always do. Got my music playing, whatever. Cleaning up. I check my son on the way, you know, down or whatever. The door is locked, which is typical. He typically sleeps with his door locked. It's not an issue for me because if I need to get in his room, I know how to get in his room. The door is locked. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll go clean up. About 10 o'clock, I knock on the door. I'm like, you know, I'll knock on the door and I call for him and I keep going. He comes out of his room. I'm like, I need you to sit with your sister. I have to run up to the gas station. When I'm cleaning up my house, I like to burn incense. I didn't have any incense, and so I asked him to come sit with his sister so I could run to get incense or whatever. So he comes out, sits with her. I run up to the gas station. I'm gone like 10 minutes. Come back, let him go back to his room. I continue to do what I'm doing. No issue. I mean, you know, whatever. So about 11 o'clock, I go knock on the door because now I'm finished cleaning. I'm looking for my lighter, and I can't find it. So I'm like, okay, my lighter was here when I went to bed. It's not here. So 2 and 2 together. So I go knock on the door. The door is locked, and I'm banging. And I'm like, what the fuck is taking you so long to open the door? Like, I opened the door. So he opens the door, and he's standing. And I'm like, where's my lighter? He's like, I'm looking for it. I'm like, okay, well, you need to find it. But at the same time, I don't see this girl, y'all. I don't see this girl. So I go back out. I'm waiting on him. 5 minutes later, he's still whatever. So I go back to the door. I'm like, bro, where's my lighter? And I look up, and I see a bonnet and socks. She's under the blankets in the bed. All I see is her bonnet and her socks. So I'm like, you got a girl over here? And I was like, oh no, sir. She need to get up and she need to go. Okay. So I go back, I sit on the couch, and I'm just like a little flabbergasted because he ain't never done nothing like this before. He ain't never like snuck no girl into the house. So I'm like, oh my goodness, like how am I supposed to handle this situation? So I called my mom, and I was like, you know, Mom, this boy got a girl in his bed. Like, what am I supposed to do? And so we was talking, and I reached out to a couple of my homegirls, and they was all like, you know, don't flip out. Just talk to him, talk to her, call her parents. You know, y'all need to have a conversation, especially if they having sex. So I'm like, all right. All right, so TikTok removed the video for bullying and harassment. So I go back to his room, and homegirl's still in the bed. So I'm like, okay, she need to get her ass up. You know what I'm saying? So my plan was initially to talk to her parents. We was going to have a conversation while your daughter is sneaking in my house in the middle of the night, whatever the case, right? That was my initial plan. So, hello, ma'am, wake up. So she gets up, rolls over. I'm like, so do your parents know that you're here? She was like, yes, ma'am. I said, so your parents know that you are spending the night at a boy's house? Well, I live with my older brother and my older sister. I said, well, how old are you? 19. I said, do you know how old my child is? Well, we just friends. I just be looking out for him. Him and his friends, I just be looking out for them. First of all, bitch, and she's still laying down, y'all. She's still laying down. Get your ass up, ma'am, out my son's motherfucking bed, okay? So she gets up. I said, do you know how old my son is? He told me he was 14. I said, he'll be 14 in September. He's 13 years old. I know, but I said, did y'all having sex? No, ma'am, I wouldn't do that. I'm not having sex with him. You wouldn't do that, but you would bring your grown ass in my motherfucking house and get in my baby's bed, bitch? Let me talk to you. So she comes out to my living room, and I could tell at that point that she didn't have it all there just based on the way that she was responding when I was talking to her. She was responding like a child. And so I said, listen, you know this shit is wrong. I know this shit is wrong. To prevent me from beating your ass, I'm going to need you to go ahead, hurry up, get your shit, and get up out of my house. Yes, ma'am. Can I go to the bathroom? I said, yeah, go ahead, go pee, do whatever it is you need to do, and hurry up and get your ass out of my house, right? So while she's in the bathroom, I'm just pacing. I'm pacing the floor. I see my son's bedroom door is open. His light is on, but I don't see him in the bed, so he's still sitting on his couch. So I walk to his room, and I'm like, well, I said, you need to go get your friend, tell her she got 2 minutes to bring her ass out of my bathroom and get the fuck up out of my house. Go get the girl, this woman, whoever she is, and tell her to get the fuck out of my house. Mom, why she can't use the bathroom? Okay. So the video that y'all seen that I initially posted was my second conversation with this woman. Because at this point, you asked me could you use the restroom. I was gracious enough to let you take your funky ass in my bathroom. But you taking forever. And now I'm irritated because I done had a little bit more time, a few more minutes to think about this shit, let this shit sizzle in my spirit. And it done pissed me off, so now I'm mad, so now I'm coming back to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? What is your mindset? Why are you in the house with? So I go back to his room.
Yes, she is way too comfortable, and she trying to argue with her. And I wouldn't even ask to use the bathroom, no matter how bad I gotta pee. And she taking forever. She playing. She think it's a game. She not taking nothing serious.
All right, so part 3. Basically, what happened was, I mean, after you know. I asked her to leave that final time. She pretty much was like on her way out. She left before the police got here because I absolutely did call the police. They came, they asked a few questions, they got my information. They asked my son what her name was. He gave the name that he knows her by. I don't know this woman. I tried to pull my Ring camera to give them a picture of her leaving my house. For some reason, ironically, every video is on there and every video is saved except for the video of her leaving my house. So I don't know how to, you know, they're going to have to do their due diligence to find out who this lady is. I did my part as a parent. I had a conversation with my son. I let him know that, you know, we've had conversations. You get what I'm saying? We've had conversations surrounding this type of topic before, not dealing with a woman of her age. But we definitely sat down and had a conversation, and I definitely did my due diligence as a parent to make sure that she knew how I felt, that my son knew how I felt, and that the police are involved. If I can find the video of the police, I may post it, but I don't feel the need to have to prove anything to anybody. There's a lot of stuff being said in the comments And to be honest, I'm not going to explain my parenting or my choices or anything to anybody. That's just what it is. But yeah, so that's pretty much how I ended.
But yeah, this was a crazy story. The 19-year-old, the adult, wasn't not taking her serious at all. I don't know why, because, hey, me, she would have... I ain't even gonna say nothing. But, yeah, she handled it pretty good. I wouldn't have gave her no chances. I wouldn't even let her use my freaking bathroom. Tripping. I don't care if you about to pee on yourself. You gotta go. Or you not. Actually, you gotta wait for the cops to come, to be honest. But yeah, that is all for this video. I feel like people gonna treat it like different because like it's a girl who did it and it wasn't a guy. People would take it a lot more serious if a guy was in it. But yeah, that is it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Give me ideas down below on what I should do better, what I can do to be better. And y'all, bye.
Cake up, free throw like a Laker. Rolling my court and round Earth's equator. Let me take my time on the beat in life, let me take my time. They don't wanna see my drive, no.